Fake Newtons is murder, right? Them shits is good. Word up. Some strawberry milk. Good. You's a dead nigga. Why'd you lie to me? Everything I own, I gave it to you. Word, you tried to get me sold. You're hating. You once upon a time American.
To another episode of Maximilian Must Know. This is going to be another sample shopping episode. Of course, these are sponsored by decantshop.com. Good folks over there have sent me these. You can use my coupon code MAX12 to get you 12% off your entire order. I did want to let you guys know they are now stocking maxed out by 4,160 Tuesday. So if that's just saying you're interested in getting a sample or a decant of, you can grab those now from decantshop.com. Best place online for you guys to get samples and decants of all different types of fragrances. So I actually have 5 fragrances to talk to you guys about today. I was actually evaluating 2 today, and I left them in my office, but I do have all my notes, thankfully. So 5 fragrances, but I don't have the bottles of the first 2, so we'll just talk through them real quick. The first one is called Nasomatto Narcotic Venus, and you guys know I own 2 from this house. I own Absinthe and I own Black Afghano. I wasn't blown away by Baronda, which I have a sample of. I will go back to it, but it just hasn't captured me that much. I will go back to it. I am interested in purchasing Blamage and China White still from this house, but Narcotic Venus has notes of tuberose, jasmine, lily of the valley, and spices, and it can be purchased for about $175 online. You're not going to find a super discount for that 30 ml size. And I found this to be a very good fragrance, but not a daring fragrance. If you're looking for that Nasomatto twist on things, you know, that sort of spin where they take something and make it their own, I wouldn't say this has that. I'd say this is a really clean, white floral fragrance that's very nice. It's very high quality. It smells like an extrait de parfum, which Nasomatto makes, but it's not a daring fragrance. There's nothing special about it. It's just a really, really good floral extract fragrance. So I would say if you're looking for something like that, and I'd say it's very femme, if you're looking for something like that, Narcotic Venus might be up your pipeline. The other one that I left in my office that I was able to evaluate is Cereus number 4. Now I own 2 from the brand Cereus. I own number 11 and I own number 14. I think I'm probably done with purchasing from this house. I like them, but the 2 I have I'm sort of just okay on. Number 11 is sort of a nice scent with some licorice notes on it, but number 14 was a very big letdown for me. Number 4 was released in 2007 and features notes of papyrus wood, green apple, and lemon. And you can find testers of this online for super low, like $30 or $40 on eBay. And yeah, it's a nice fruity woodsy scent. I think if you like Creed fragrances, like this one will be up your alley. I know they have another Creed one that some people think is reminiscent of Green Irish Tweed, and this sort of has that fruity woody vibe, fresh but like niche fresh. It doesn't smell like a designer scent. It does smell like a niche scent, but there's nothing special about it. It just really blawed me, you know, in terms of quality and composition, so it's not something I'd say you need to go and run out and buy. So the next 3 we'll look at are 3 that I have in front of me. The first one is from the house of Hugh Parsons, and it's called Whitehall. Now I own 1 from this brand, Oxford Street, which is great. It's a great, unique scent built around cinnamon, sandalwood, truffle, and oud. I really would like to check out more from this brand, so I was excited to check this one out. This one came out in 2012 and features notes of bergamot, grapefruit, and orange blossom at the top, white pepper, black pepper, and geranium in the middle. Amber, white amber, leather, patchouli, and vetiver. And you can grab 100 ml of this for around $70 online. This is really, really nice. It smells like something that I can't put my finger on, but it's a very dry, woody citrus. I think it reminds me of Terre de Hermes, to be honest with you. It sort of has that earthy, citrusy thing going on that Terre de Hermes has. It's a very high quality, so if you like Terre de Hermes, you might want to check this one out. I don't know if it's as unique as Oxford Street, which to me was just like a blow-away fragrance, but I think this is really good quality and a good fragrance. Next up, we're going to look at one from the House of Smell Bent. This one is called Lady Gogo. Now, I love this brand. You guys know that. I own about 10 bottles of their fragrances. You know, my favorite is still Incensed, I would say. I also love the Yard Next Door, and I have to get Violent Tendencies and Hungry Hungry Hippies. They just have super interesting blends for a great price. And this one, right, 50 ml, $50. And I just love the way these are priced, and I love the ingenuity. And I think they're well composed, and this one has notes of jasmine, orange blossom pepper, and sandalwood. And you know, I'm smelling it now. I smelled it a little bit the other day. It's okay. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite from this house. It's really light, you know, and I'm not used to smell bent fragrances lacking on performance. I think this one's just a little bit of orange blossom and jasmine and some sandalwood back there. It's not a bad fragrance. I think some people will really enjoy this one. I just feel like, man, you know, I've smelled, besides having 10 bottles, I must have 10, you know, travel sprays and samples. So I probably smelled 20 scents from this brand, and there's just so many more interesting ones for me. And I feel like this one was just super safe and sort of a light feminine fragrance. And so, you know, I'm not super impressed by this one, but it doesn't smell bad. So the last one we're going to check out is from the House of Santa Maria Novella. This one is called Vaniglia. I own only one fragrance from this house, which embarrasses me a little bit because I like everything about them. And the one that I own is called Nostalgia, a very bizarre fragrance that's inspired by a Italian race car. But there are many more that I need to check out. You know, you do have to be careful on a blind buy with these because they can be very strong and old school in composition. Vanilla has notes of vanilla, spices, and cocoa, and you can grab this one from their website. 100 ml of eau de cologne, and these, I believe they're all eau de cologne, maybe some are, will cost you $125. And yeah, this is just a really nice vanilla spicy fragrance. Kind of has that, some old school vanilla fragrances can smell sort of like papery and spicy, and this really is that. But this is really nice. Like the cocoa really pops, the vanilla pops, there's some spices, it's dusty, it's old. It smells like a old school Italian vanilla fragrance, and it's cool. It's really good. It's nice. It lasts well on the skin. It's classy. I think it's unisex. Like for me, this is definitely the winner of the bunch. I just think it smells really good, and I think it's unique, and I think it has an air of like sort of aristocracy about it. It smells like something I could see, you know, wealthy people wearing and people sort of in the know wearing. So guys, if I'm ranking these, I put Santa Maria Novella Vanilla first. I think second, I'm probably going to go with Nasomatto Narcotic Venus, just because of the quality on it. I think third, I'd have to go Hugh Parsons Whitehall, just because that's got tremendous quality as well. And Then I'd probably go, yeah, I think Smell Vent, fourth, and then Lady Gogo. I'm sorry, and then I go with that Cereus 5, just because Cereus doesn't blow me away. Their fragrances in general just don't blow me away. So guys, that is this week's episode of sample shopping from decantshop.com. I will be back in a couple weeks with more fragrances for you guys to check out. They're getting new stuff in every day now, or every week on decantshop.com. So I should have some great stuff to talk to you guys about in the next couple of weeks. Designer, niche fragrances, again, great place for you guys to get decants and samples of just all different types of fragrances, designer, discontinued, niche, everything you could ever want is available on decantshop.com. And if you use that coupon code MAX12, it is going to save you 12% off your entire order. So remember to do that. I will see you guys later this week with more videos, guys. You already know what it is. My name is Maximilian.
I jump inside the garbage truck, B, and I've been thinking. Plus, bagging these cakes, you dry and stinking. Lost all connects, you weakling. Pussy ass coward, rat face snake in the grass. I would've gave my last dollar to blast you, what sucker.